Your producer price index for December, year on year, coming in 2.6%, missing estimates of 3%, and lower sequentially. November's number was 3.1%. On a month-on-month basis, if you back out food, you back out energy, you back up trade, up barely 0.1%. So overall, a weaker inflation picture on the producer level. In terms of jobless claims, you have initial jobless claims moving a touch higher, 261,000 for last week. That's higher than estimated, higher than the week before, but still the picture of a better labor market continues. You can see the 10-year yield dipping a touch lower there, a little bit of buying coming in as we saw some when we saw some buying earlier. Now we're seeing a touch of selling there. Taking a look at the dollar market, what the dollar's index is doing. That is lower, hitting the market, hitting the intraday low on the news, down 0.3% as the euro also winds up gaining steam. Part of that, like I mentioned, is a euro story. It's an ECB story, but now it's also a little bit of a weaker inflation picture here story in the U.S. as well. S&P futures, though, still holding it up by about 4 points in the futures market. To reiterate, producer price index year on year, if you back out food, you back out energy, you back out trade, rising just 2.3%, David.
Okay, joining us now from his office in New York is Michael Feroli, JPMorgan chief U.S. economist, and still with us is Steve Ratner, Willett Advisors chairman. So Michael, taking a look at this, it actually went down in the month of December, 0.1%. It was a surprise to everybody, PPI. Does this tell us anything about where we're going with inflation and growth?
Well, it's the second weak inflation number we've got this year, but I think this week, I'm sorry. But I think what really matters is the number we get tomorrow, at least when it comes to the Fed and policy, which is the CPI number for the month of December. So, and there's been quite a disconnect actually between the PPI and the CPI. So this is a weak number after a couple strong PPIs, but I think what's going to be most meaningful really is going to be the number we get tomorrow morning.